Alright, y'all. So, you will find this in Exodus chapter 32. This is about the Mosiah anger to his people because what they have done. Alright, so Moses had to go up unto the mountain to speak with the Mosiah about the commandment stones. Alright, and Moses was up there for 40 days. Alright, so Moses' people was waiting for him, alright? And Moses was up there for 40 days. And his people was waiting for Moses for a long time. Remember, because Moses was up there for 40 days. Right, and as you know, Moses has some haters. Moses has some people who complain. Alright. So, when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron. Alright, so they gathered themselves unto Aaron, alright? And it goes on to say, and said unto him, make us gods, which shall go before us. Alright, so they came up to Aaron to say, make us gods. Alright, see, they didn't like Moses, alright? I told you, Moses had haters, alright? So they didn't like Moses, alright? So anyway, they came up to Aaron and said, make us gods. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we want not what is become of him. Alright, so yeah. So remember, so they came up to Aaron and say, make us gods. And here it goes on to say, never send unto them, break off the golden earrings, which are the ears of your wives and your sons and of your daughters. He said, and bring them unto me. Alright, so he said, bring me all the golden earrings, alright? He said, break off all the golden earrings and bring them to me, alright? And all the people break off the golden earrings, which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aaron, alright? And he received them at their hand, and fashioned it with a graving tool, alright? After he had made it a molten calf. Alright, so they said unto Aaron, make us gods. And Aaron said, break me all the golden earrings from your ears, alright? Break them off and bring them to me. And they did, and they brought them to Aaron. Aaron used that graving tool, alright? Then he made a molten calf or a golden calf, alright? And they said, these be thy gods. Alright? Alright, so here. They made a god, alright? They made their god, alright? The god is a golden calf. And what else is the stuff that made me say wow? Because their gods are a statue, alright? Their gods is made by their own hand. I mean, like, what can a statue do to you? What can a thing that's made out of your own hands do to you? Alright? Yes, there is people out there who worship statues, alright? There is people out there who worship stuff but made by their hands. They say that's their god. Alright, so yeah, they made a golden calf. So they had corrupted themselves, alright? We go to verse 15, alright? It said, Moses turned and went down from the mount, alright? So Moses was done, alright? He was done with the commandment stones, alright? So he went down from the mount, and the two tables of the testimony, alright, were in his hands. And the tables were writing on both their sides. On one side and on the others were they written, and the tables were the work of Yah, and the writing was the writing, and the writing was the writing of Yah, graving upon the tables. Right, and when Joshua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said unto Moses, there is a noise of war in the camp. Alright, so Joshua wasn't, alright, so here we go. So Joshua wasn't in the golden calf. Joshua wasn't worshiping the golden calf, alright? He was waiting for Moses, okay? So Joshua was doing a good thing. He was in it. And it said when Moses saw the calf and the dancing, Moses' anger waxed hot, alright? So he was very mad. He was mad, alright? He was angry, and he cast the tables out of his hands and break them. Alright, so he cast them out, he dropped them, alright? And they break, alright? See, that's how mad Moses was, alright? That's how mad he was. And he took the calf which they had made and burnt it in the fire. Alright, so Moses took the calf and he burnt it in the fire, alright? So yeah, they built a golden calf, right? And Moses when he was done with the commandments, when he saw the calf and the dancing, he was mad. The anger came to him, alright, and he dropped the stones in a break, and he took the calf and he burned it with fire, alright. Alright, so they made a big sin, alright. These people made a big sin. As well, Moses had to go up back to the mountain, alright. The reason why he had to go up to the mountain because the stones, the commandment stones he break, alright? He had to do them. Yeah, too. Moses prayed for them too. He prayed to all of his to forgive them sins, alright? So what now? Well, forgive their sin. Right? See? He prayed that you will find what he said you will find what he said forgive the sins at verse 32 too. So yeah, Moses prayed for them. And he prayed for Aaron. And did you know that and the most of y'all saw the ability to go to calf too, and he was angry and mad too. But did you know that the most of y'all was willing to kill Aaron for building that golden calf? Alright, did you know that? He was willing to kill Aaron. But like you said, that Moses was a meek man. He loved his brother, he cared for his brother, he prayed for him. And he was like this, most of y'all. Please forgive Aaron. Please have mercy on him. He is my brother. I love him. I can't lose him. I can't do this by myself. I need him. So most of y'all, please forgive him. Yeah, so that's how he prayed him, like, alright? Yes, and yes, most of y'all did forgive Aaron, alright? He did. But Moses had to go up to the mountain and build the stones again. But he had to build the stones because the first time, but the Most High Yah write the stones, alright? But now Moses, he got to write it, alright? Alright, so don't worship a thing that's made out of your own hands. Don't worship a statue. They cannot do nothing to you, alright? So yeah, don't worship them, alright? And yes, like I said, it's people out there who worship a statue and worship stuff that made by their own hands, alright? But we do not supposed to worship the statue, alright? We're supposed to worship all of him alone. And one of his commandments said, don't worship other gods before me. And y'all probably like this, so we can worship the Most High Yah, but not other gods before him. No, we supposed to worship the Most High Yah, him alone, alright? Because you read it, Exodus, it will say worship him and him alone, alright? But yeah, we only put worship only he and him alone. Do not put worship a thing that's made out of our own hands. Do not want to worship a statue. We do not want to worship this golden calf like they built, alright? But yeah, so Moses did pray for them, and Aaron, the Most High Yah, did forgive them, alright? So that was very good of Moses, right? That was very good of him. But yeah, guys, that's why I'm going to end it right here. Remember, don't worship a thing made out of your own. Matter of fact, don't worship nothing, alright? Don't worship nothing but the Most High Yah, alright? So yeah, you just put worship the Most High Yah and him alone. Don't worship nothing else but just him, alright? But yeah, guys, that's why I'm going to end it right there. Hopefully this speech to our servants, Most High Yah. Let your presence be with us. Arise up among us. Let your enemies be scattered. And those that hate thee, and let them flee before thee. In the name of Messiah Yahushua Mashiach, may we pray. Hallelujah.